Greetings, my fellow warriors of light, and welcome back to Random Game Fridays. Today we are heading back into Final Fantasy XIV, and after long delay and deliberation, I am finally going to do the 7.2 Post-MSQ storyline. So, let's get this going. I honestly don't know what to be expecting from this. I did see that there are going to be a quest, so if it does get to be lengthy, I probably will break it up like Arcadian. Ah, Ambrosica, your timing couldn't have been better. Forgot I did that again. Okay, let's try it again. Excellent. We'll just wait for Lamachi. She should arrive shortly. Ambrosica, glad to see you're here too. Be able to do this. And speak of the devil, let's catch each other up, shall we? Right, I'll go first, if nobody minds. I've been back in Tuliolaw and spoke with Kona. I told him all about the records left behind by Gloljaw's mother, as well as Sphene's reappearance. We decided that I should remain in the dome until things settled down more. But while I am Gloljaw's guardian, gotta turn it down. I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all from me. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Sphene. She has been making regular appearances before the people. And each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we confirmed that only those wearing regulators have had the knowledge of Queen Sphene's death altered. Someone must have tampered with the devices to remove any and all memories of the event, though we haven't yet verified. Words, Chris. Words. Though we haven't yet identified the perpetrator, given recent events, Sphene is the chief suspect. Many believe the Queen of Reason is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial to those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. We'll carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's one other matter. The highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means. Where is this person now? In the break room. She is unwell, and Y'shtola and Nalise have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things better. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. That is a very dark corner. The break room's at the end of the hall, through that door. We can go whenever you're ready. Oh, that will never get old. I feel you, bro. I feel you.
What is she doing here?
Sleeping? Oh, that.
We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
She is not who you think she is. Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul. We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis. Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with epoxy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
Oh, so kind of like the first.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphene was created. The original Queen Sphene of Alexandria.
What? But how can that be possible?
I thought she died.
The real Sphene died of illness 4 centuries ago.
I died. Whatever do you mean? I am not dead. I'm not. What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia? And who are you people? Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself. Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphene of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal.
Wait, did they preserve her body?
Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
In that dark room, there was an electric casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis. Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down, that was where you were kept, in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom, for 4 centuries.
What? Do you speak true? I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
Why would they seal her then? Unless it was some kind of political coup to replace her with a puppet AI thing? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. And there's no way Otis would have gone along with it unless... Well, yeah, he was one of the first constructs. But even if that was the case, unless we're dealing... Oh, fuck. Unless we're going into Ascian territory again, I don't see anyone being around long enough to manipulate the system like that. I do not believe that you are lying, so please tell me everything that has happened. Everything? Very well. But let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Now, while I should like more of us to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so I will summon Grahatia and cry out for now. You crowd everybody in this room and say it was not enough.
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Much better now, thanks to Y'shtola and Alisei's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale. I know not how to repay them, not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
Yeah, she will bend you over her knee.
She's known those two for a long time. You can trust in her judgment. Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long.
Oh, the child that was suffering the lightning sickness. when you got introduced to solution
So very long.
9. That's right.
I steeled myself having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
Sphene? Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Great idea. There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes.
Isn't that risky?
That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene.
Pretty sure she can see through all the sentries.
Still want to take a look, even so?
Or maybe she's not as omnipotent as that, I guess.
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
Actually, wouldn't the people recognize her? Even if she's in casual attire?
Truly, I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Wuklamot.
Yeah, that cryo storage still concerns me a little. Thank you, Ambrosica, for your kindness. The Endless Fiend. You knew her, did you not? It may take time for both of us to come to terms with this situation, myself especially. But I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew was gone. I don't fucking care. Before heading out, I should put on a more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Shale has prepared for me, I believe. If you would wait outside, I should only need a moment. Alright, take your time. Someday that bridge will stop falling down. Where the... Oh, you mean outside? Oh, no, it's right here. Okay. Great. Now we're all standing around like a bunch of idiots.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. I've never worn such clothing before.
Oh, that really suits you.
Okay. It's very regal.
For one so well-traveled to say that, I feel confident it's perfect for exploring the city.
What the hell?
A moment before you head out.
I'm seriously gonna have to look at that.
Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
What about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
I see. Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction.
Sure.
But what do you think, Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret. For the people of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Sphene.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale. Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at that outfit. That just looks all sorts of weird. Wow, when they said start, they really meant it. Okay, this button. So, it's a crop jacket? No, it's not even a jacket. With... what the hell? God, you're short. A zipper? Okay, we're gonna ignore the zipper. You know, the shorts and the tights, yeah, that's understandable. Sneakers, sure, whatever. It looks like an apron from the front, but it's not. I don't even know who came up with this design. I seriously don't. That lady wants to talk with Llama Cheese, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? There are so very many. I can't decide where to begin. Then why don't we let Ambrosia choose? Ow. Oh, we're doing this. There are lots of different shops in the Nexus Arcade selling everything you need. It's always full of people doing their shopping. Damn it. The Endless Fiend gave Ambrosia and Lamachi a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. castle town I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. When I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady is doing now with Wuklamat. If you attune to the lay node 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can also use it to teleport to other locations in Solution 9. It makes it easy to get around. That is the mode of transportation that utilizes aether currents, right? Yes? We had the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. After the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. 'Tis heartening to see them available again for use for one and all. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also a soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators and the treatment of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones and the desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would never wish to forget my parents, Otis, Selenia. I want to remember them all. I am reluctant to impose my personal beliefs upon others, though. That lady talking to Lamachi just came back from Tuliala. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has a family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. But the train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey, and it's all thanks to everyone's hard work and a very happy song about making bombs. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria to and neighboring Limblum, but operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Even the tracks were removed entirely. Wow, that's spiteful. To see that a railroad now connects us to our neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war, with Alexandria the aggressor. In continuing to strive for peace, Tuliala's leaders have shown great magnanimity, and I can't help but be moved. Sorry about that. I got a little carried away with the conversation. It's alright. Ambrosia and I told her about the places we can see from here. Really? That's great. Right then, why don't we stroll through the residential sector and then stop at Mosaic? We can take a break there. Oh, that's close. Oh, no, that way. are you? There you are. We've been walking for a while, so let's rest our feet, eh? Drinks are on me. Sveen, Ambrosica, the two of you go ahead and order first.
So many different drinks. I can't decide. Ooh. I'll have this, please. A Dali coffee.
Of course. I should warn you, though. Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
The bitterness is the best part. Have you decided as well?
Carrot juice? Yep.
Vegetable juice. Otis used to drink it all the time.
I'll have your drinks ready in a moment.
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people. But they're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all.
Nice music choice.
The weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
Your Majesty, is that you?
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sphene, though I'm often told we look alike.
There you are. How many times have I told you not to go off alone? I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now, we're going home.
Bye, not Queen Sphene.
Not the mama.
I do not know that boy, nor does he know me. No one does. Another harsh reminder that I have no place here. Yet, no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain. Even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
Yeah. Waking up 400 years after anything. Things definitely would be changed different. I mean, this literally used to be a castle. Trying to figure out what to do after that much time is going to be difficult, obviously. Forgive me. I didn't mean to darken the mood. Still, I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm not much of a guide. I don't usually get approached like this often. It's quite alright. The people have been through so much. It's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. Besides, I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a lovely chat with Ambrosica. I appreciate your understanding. Right then. Where to next? We could take a look inside the Nexus Arcade, but it can probably wait for when we actually need something. In that case, let's head back to Recreation Zone. There's plenty to see on True View. Where are we going? Oh. Okay. Clicky, go. I mean, you shouldn't really necessarily search for a purpose now if she's not going to take back her role as queen. You know, she's been awake for, what, an hour? No, it's probably been like a day or something. Wrong way. You know, it's been 400 years. Take your time. She's not a Elzen or Viera, but she shouldn't rush things as well. He looks pale. We need to find him a place to rest. Thank you. I was on my way to attend to some business when the memory of being killed here came flooding back. The danger has passed, I know, but the terror still lingers. For all the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to comfort myself. Try as I might, I can't shake this fear. My courage has completely deserted me. Slash boot to the butt. Yeah, I tried. Thank you. I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Malachite, and I am an usher. Wait, is that the people that handle folks that are passing away? Like with Wuklamat's mom? Yeah. An usher? They're the ones who came to those without long to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expected your duties have changed? That's correct. We no longer attend to the dying. It is only after they have passed away in their family's care that we convey their remains to a government storage facility. Wait, you mean like a morgue or something not as friendly? A storage facility? For what? Henceforth, we must I'm sorry, what? Henceforth, we must enter the deceased? Screw it. Henceforth, we must enter the deceased, but as the specifics are undecided, the bodies must be kept in cold storage for the time being. I didn't know. I heard there were graveyards over by the Smirk City, but like funerals, burial customs must be long forgotten. Did you have usher duties? If so, we could help. I'm not actually here on an official capacity, so I am loath to trouble you further. But since you asked, I shall explain why I've come. I've taken to delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though the memories have been entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. Okay. The rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden. But it saddens me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everyone shares my sentiment, and I leave it to the families to decide what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say, but I feel the families should be given a choice. Oh, they didn't have it before then. It's important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. Do you want to help too, Ambrosia? Yeah. I'm truly grateful. Now there are 4 items to be delivered here in the recreation zone. I leave them in your care. Wait, people live here? This was like a commercial district. In the meantime, I will head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you've finished, please meet me back here. I would like to know the family's reactions. You know what? There have been people in Tuliola who've had similar episodes due to trauma of the siege. Would you mind if I went with Malachite? Just to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy for the company. So, there are 4 items in total to deliver? Right. Right. 3 for people on True View, and 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's visit them in that order. Might I trouble you to do the talking, Ambrosia? I fear my voice may betray my identity. Lead the way. We'll be right behind you. going? Let's see what we got. The way these buildings are all in a row reminds me of the old castle town. Lively as it is, I can see why Oblivion can blend in. The people around True View seem scary at first, but most of them are really kind. When I see someone passed out on the street now, I worry if they'll be alright. Huh? Is there something you need? Ah, so Malachite sent you. He was very considerate. When he offered to bring me a keepsake, he stressed that I didn't have to accept it if I felt it uncomfortable. I see why some would say no, but I couldn't do that. Not when it's something that belonged to my parents, who I understand now I will never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. That's always been the case. But for now, I find myself wondering about this and that. Like how much longer I can afford to muck around with my brothers. But I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thanks for bringing me the keepsake. And give my regards to Malachite. I would say that's a positive accepted. Oh, hello. Do I know you? Absolutely. All buns know each other. Ah, so this is the keepsake. Truth be told, I've been wavering as to whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it did belong to someone that died. It's got me thinking about what we did to Tuliala. I didn't even know we'd killed so many of their people. Not until the funeral. What if they decide to retaliate? Lamachi, Wukalamat would never do that. She and everyone in Tuliala know that my father was to blame for the attack, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you speak ill of your father. It's just, I can't stop worrying about death. Hearing that they're running out of neo-regulators makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. Not going there. What is it? If you're trying to sell me something, I'm not interested. Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you. I've been looking forward to this, hoping that it might help me remember. But no such luck, it seems. The owner is dead, and they'll never become one of the endless Queen Sphene tells about. It is sad. It is a sad thought. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become an endless myself. If they're made by putting your memories into a new body made of ether, doesn't that mean you yourself still have to die first? The thought of not having to worry about souls was appealing, so I was happy to receive the neo-regulator. But I've only had doubts since then. If Queen Sphene herself recommends it, I want to believe that all will be well, but still. Sorry, I need to clear my head. It does have a Neo. That's everyone on True View. Let's go to the Neon Stein. No problem going there, but you only get juice. Where the hell is... Oh, there it is. So, you can purchase beverages from these machines? That's wonderful. I've always believed that technology should be developed for the benefit of the people. General's favorite energy tonic is a special formula. Not like the ones they sell here. I wanted to try one, but Shell wouldn't let me. I wonder why. Passing on that. Huh? Are you talking to me? Oh, right, this. I can't say it stirs any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. You know, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? Nice pickup line. Oh, of course. You're the unhinged challenger. No, champion. Wait, is this one of those quests where if you didn't do something, it would actually be a different storyline? Oh. Now I want to know what it's like if you didn't do the Arcadian. I can't stress how incredible it is what you've achieved without using feral souls. It's a genuine honor to meet you, though not for the first time, I realize. It was at the infusion station in the government sector, and it wasn't my finest moment, as you might recall. The guy that was complaining about not having enough souls? Yep. Bad boy. Bad. I apologized, didn't I? I was so desperate then. I wasn't thinking straight. Okay. Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, the name's Lithander. I used to fight in the Arcadian, but not anymore. I took Queen Sphene's word to heart and found a new job. One where I can put my knowledge of physical conditioning to use. As you know, lots of people were badly hurt when the mechanical soldiers malfunctioned, and I've been assisting with their rehabilitation. It's not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has learned how to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problem, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way, with the body he's got. Seeing that gave me a new profound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents, a sturdy thing that has survived the arena, and I need to take better care of it. So I take it this guy doesn't suffer from psychonecrosis. I'm the only blue-scaled hoboji besides my father. Lamachi once told me that. I don't know how my father felt about it, and there are times when it hurts to think about the sayings we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an endless, I would never throw away this body. Most people would find it hard to do so, I imagine. Just the thought makes me feel uncomfortable about the whole becoming endless affair. But I need to get back to work. It was nice talking to you, and thanks for the delivery. Damn it. Sure. Dun, 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 dun. I believe that takes care of all the deliveries. Thank you for taking charge, Ambrosica. From what I've seen and heard, 'tis plain the people held their queen in high regard, and the simulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over so very many. Come, let us report to Malachite. He should be back at the north of the recreation zone. Screw it. Take too long to do the 8th right. Yeah. The responses to the not remains effects were a little underwhelming, I guess. And I guess it's understandable that, you know, they don't remember them, so it doesn't hold too much value. But moving on. Thank you for your assistance. With this, every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. The reactions I received were mixed. Well, some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner. Another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. Another tried hitting on my girl. I see. It's difficult indeed to predict how many people may behave when confronted with the reminders of loss. Of late, I've come to believe that we are, each of us, the sum of the moments we've shared with our loved ones. And when they pass away, and we've lost our memories of those people, we lost a part of ourselves. It is a thought that saddens me to no end. If our memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. Well, my friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Malachite speaks the truth. Our memories are what define us. They form the path we walked to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, was much alike to me in the beginning. but I cannot become like her no more than she could become like me. For once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. That's true. Even if we started from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. The Endless Fiend was one possibility, a version of myself who made choices I wanted to believe I never would. I'm beginning to come to terms with the fact that I did, though. Huh? Is that? Well, that didn't take long. The simulant? She was looking straight at us. If I didn't know better, I'd say she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this, but we might not get another chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? Okay. It's definitely not a trap. No chance whatsoever. The simulant... The simulant headed straight into the street over there. Neon Stein is that way. Let's hurry. Move. Thank you.
Not here. Let's press on, if only a little further.
The fuck?
Hey, are you alright?
No, I just got hit with Thundaga.
So she didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
That was about the strongest bolt we can produce within Everkeep. What now?
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
I know that voice.
You there! Yes, you! We have important business with you. We left something in your keeping.
The key to interdimensional fusion.
You will kindly return it to us, yes?
Ah! You can kiss the broadside of my ass.
Now that you mention it, the other way around may have been more appropriate.
Why do they want...
If I had the key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
What? You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
Oh. Wait.
All is for the sake of his experiments.
Oh, god damn it.
'Twas for that reason, you know, that the previous me created the Endless. I pity her. She was forced to attempt the impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an Endless, even though there's no end to them. Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation would drive her to claim the key and use it, and sure enough, she did just that. I know you had a soft spot for her, Lamachi. So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry.
Holy shit, she's giving off us he
Alas,
vibes.
We are naught more than pawns, pieces in his grand design.
Don't you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made anew.
Yeah.
And I doubt many would look kindly upon the vow of resolve of Tuliolol if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
Damn you!
Oh, please don't say you're making everybody whole again. Please don't say you're making everybody whole again. Please don't say you're making everybody whole again.
You're speaking to me. Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution. Since time immemorial, life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment. The
What?
old and infirm are weeded out, allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. This has been our survival strategy. Yet, this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated. It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict. All the while, death is ever present and robs our species of untold potential. Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
Did you just go anti-spiral on us?
Calyx! You're Calyx, aren't you?
You know him?
The young genius who had mastered electrope technology.
Wait.
He founded the scientific collective known as Preservation and devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people. Calix! You always had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now. But I beg you, do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
Ouch.
Our demand is simple. Surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Hey, it's Yan! There is no way they had that being displayed before this wing came out. That's awesome. But getting back to this. Yeah, he's literally going anti-spiral. Wanting to stagnate growth and expansion. For the fear of resources becoming finite. That's an interesting direction I didn't really see coming. Where are we? Okay, so that's... The next one is second half. Yeah, this video has gone long. So I'm going to call it there with the first half of 7.2 post-patch. Not too much really happened, just exploring Solution 9 with Sphene. Don't really got a good name for her. And at the end, we had, I guess, the big bad revealed behind the scenes of everything. Hopefully he's not also the mastermind of the Arcadian, but we'll see that when that comes out. They want Azim's key to try and siphon from other shards, but who knows where that's going to end up going. So, as for now, we are going to call it. Now, as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.